Today we're talking about OpenAI considering allowing users to create adult content with its products. Universal Music Group and TikTok have kissed and made up, also you can start shaking it to the beat again, and President Biden has approved another $1 billion package to send overseas. All in this Wednesday episode of... But before we start, for all our new celebs out there, just letting you know, you probably found me through one of these.
The man behind the viral The Dress internet phenomenon that swept the globe in 2015 has admitted to a vicious assault on his wife, the woman wearing the infamous garment. Keir Johnston, 38, pleaded guilty.
And if you didn't, then make sure you hit that subscribe button. You know, never miss another news update. Now let's get things started with the sexy robots, shall we?
OpenAI is currently evaluating the potential for users to create not safe for work content with its AI tools, maintaining a strict stance against deep fakes in adult material. The organization is discussing whether features like graphic content and profanity can be responsibly integrated within age-appropriate settings.
Well, everybody, grab your lotion and tissues because the tech company behind the world's most viral AI is weighing whether to let users create generated, prawn and explicit materials with its products. While OpenAI stressed its ban on deepfakes would remain, the proposal has raised concerns about contradicting the firm's mission of developing safe and beneficial AI. In a recent document, OpenAI revealed that they're exploring letting developers and users responsibly generate not safe for work content like sexy pictures, gore, slurs, and profanity via its AI tools like the DALL-E image generator. However, a spokesperson did clarify they have no intention of actually creating prawn. They're not trying to be the next Hub or anything, at least not yet. The spokesperson stated, quote, "We have strong safeguards to prevent deepfakes, which are unacceptable, and we prioritize protecting children." They added OpenAI believes in carefully exploring conversations about sexuality in age-appropriate content. Still, some are skeptical of their ability to produce adult content responsibly. Campaigners have accused the company of rapidly undermining their own mission statement by even entertaining the idea, which, I mean, if you're paying for it, you should be allowed to do what you want with it. I mean, at least within reason. Bobs are harmless. The spread of AI-generated prawn has already caused issues like Twitter temporarily blocking Taylor Swift searches due to an influx of explicit deepfakes of the singer. In the UK, the Labour Party is considering banning nudification tools that create naked images without consent. The Internet Watch Foundation is also warning about pedo-bears using the AI to create nude images of children, which did already happen. There was a case like last month, I think, where some middle schoolers got caught making fakes of their classmates. So OpenAI's rules currently prohibit explicit or suggestive content for companies using its tech, except for scientific and educational purposes. Its own AI also rejects prompts for explicit stories. But the firm's CTO has said that they're undecided if the future video tools could create nude images for creative settings. All I know is that this is either going to make a lot of people happy or a lot of people single. One of the two. You tell me.
After 3 months, Universal Music Group and TikTok have restored their partnership through a new licensing agreement.
Well, it's official. The music is coming back to TikTok. Universal Music Group and the popular short video app have buried the hatchet and announced the new multi-dimensional licensing agreement. This deal marks the end of a brief hiatus when UMG pulled its massive 4 million song catalog from TikTok earlier this year over financial terms and concerns about inadequate restrictions on, drumroll please, AI tools. That of course meant no more lip syncing to Taylor Swift, Bad Bunny, Adele, and countless other artists on the platform. But now the two sides have made nice with a shiny new agreement that promises improved compensation for their songwriters and artists, fresh promo engagement opportunities, and what they call industry-leading protections around music stealing robots. According to a joint statement, UMG and TikTok are working expeditiously to restore Universal's tunes to the app. As part of the deal, they'll collaborate on monetization utilizing TikTok's growing e-commerce capability and global marketing campaigns across genres and territories. TikTok is really doubling down on being the artist-centric platform, investing significant resources into new tools like their upcoming Add to Music app for easier music discovery, enhanced data and analytics for acts, and integrated ticket capabilities. The goal? Helping UMG artists realize their potential and build global fan bases while strengthening online safety. Crucially, the company's putting a big emphasis on protecting human artistry as the robots get better and inevitably come for their jobs. TikTok has committed to working with UMG to remove unauthorized generated songs and improve creator acknowledgement across the platform. The leaders of both companies highlight this deal as a huge win that balances innovating with new emerging tech while prioritizing fair compensation and welfare for the creative community. UMG CEO Lucian Grange, I don't really know how to say it. Anyways, he called it a new chapter focused on the value of music and the primacy of human artistry. So get ready to see your favorite Universal acts back on the app soon. With this new forward-looking pack positioning them as allies again, the music-powered brain rot is back on.
The Biden administration has moved forward with a significant arms deal for Israel, involving over $1 billion in weapons. This comes shortly after a temporary hold was placed on a shipment of bombs due to concerns over a planned Israeli military action in Rafah.
Yeah, so to repeat that, the Biden administration is pushing ahead with over $1 billion in new weapons deals for Israel. This comes just days after halting a bomb shipment over Israel's planned assault on the Gaza city of Rafah. Officials say the massive package includes over $700 million of tank ammunition, $500 million of tactical vehicles, and $60 million of mortar rounds. While there are still some steps before final approval and delivery, the move does signal Biden's reluctance to seriously strain ties with Israel's Netanyahu government over the Rafah operation. So the White House has voiced some opposition to a full-scale Israeli attack in Rafah, warning it could cause widespread civilian casualties and worsen the humanitarian crisis without stopping any Hamas threats. But so far they've only blocked a single shipment containing 2,000-pound bombs. You can't have bombs, but you can have tanks. Wait, aren't mortars bombs? Oh, they're just not as big. Right. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan stated Monday that we're continuing to send military assistance, though we've paused the 2,000-pound bombs since we don't believe they should be dropped on densely populated cities. Really? It's almost like a no-shit Sherlock moment, you know what I'm saying? While Biden said he may withhold arms if Israel hits Rafah population centers, he's vowed to keep providing weapons for self-defense, a stance echoed by top aides. In other words, he's telling us don't shoot them with the weapons we're giving them. Unless it's for self-defense, though. Does anyone believe that's going to happen or be the case? Israel says its Rafah operation aims to pressure Hamas into a hostage release deal in exchange for a temporary ceasefire. Over 1 million Palestinians have been forced to flee as Israel strikes and ground forces enter the city. Critics like Seth Binder, an expert on U.S. weapon sales, argue that the new arms package just days after the bomb hold muddies the message. And undercuts pressure on Netanyahu over his Gaza conduct. Even though delivery could take years, Israel may see it as a sign that munitions expended in Gaza will be restocked despite Rafah disagreement. You know, it's almost like those tank rounds, vehicles, and mortars could restock their supplies that have been depleted over 6 months of Gaza fighting. The new deal follows the old $23 billion in prior approved transfer of bombs, munitions, precision weapons, and air defense since the war began. So you know, they needed it. While Congress can technically try blocking the transfers during a review period, U.S. arms to Israel are typically paid from congressionally approved foreign aid, so asking them to be the heroes here is basically cutting off your own nose just to spite your face. An aid package approved last month included about $26 billion for Israel, with funds for air defense, artillery production, other weapon systems, and U.S. military operations in the region responding to recent attacks. It also had some $9 billion for humanitarian assistance that could aid Gaza residents, so at least there's that. Yet still, educating and keeping our own population is too expensive and far out of the question, people, so stop asking. Yeah, anyways, on that piece of... I'm gonna call it. Now, seeing how you made it all the way to the end of the video, I think a like is in order. No? No? Meh. That's fine too. I'll catch you next time. Later.